The next morning, Ha-Sein was waiting for Wang Fu-Pingking in front of the teleport station. He got a text from the Office of Academic Affairs when he just saw Wang Fu-Pingking. In the text, he was asked to attend a training by Sichu King. "I'm so sorry. I have to go." Ha-Sein showed Wang Fu-Pingking the text. Wang Fu-Pingking took a look and frowned. "If this is the Sichu King that I have heard of, I'm afraid you're in trouble." "What about him?" Quote, "A vice president of Black Hawk. He used to be an archery coach in the military and had a nickname, Nazi." Wang Fu-Pingking told something about Sichu King to Ha-Sein. 2 years ago, there was a training by him which ended in a couple of days because of the complaints from the students. I didn't realize that the school would still allow him to do this. Be careful and our agreement can wait." Wang Fu-Pingking left. Ha-Sein did some research on the online school community and got a better idea who Sichu King was. Based on the text from the Office of Academic Affairs, Ha-Sein came to an indoor training facility. When he arrived, he felt that something was off. In the entire facility, he was the only trainee. The student advisor Sichu Xiang and a nice-looking, well-dressed, middle-aged man were waiting for him. "Ha-Sein, this is Coach Sichu King. From today, he will be training you for a month. You need to study hard under his guidance." Sichu Xiang patted Ha-Sein's shoulder and left. Sichu Xiang smirked secretly. "Boy, I'll come back and see how miserable you are in a few days. By that time, you will beg me to take you with me." Ha-Sein shrugged and came over to Sichu King. The coach smiled at Ha-Sein. "Ha-Sein, I've heard about you. You're very popular in our school. I heard that you are voted the most desirable date by girls. You have good grades and many talents. You flatter me, coach." When talking to Sichu King, Ha-Sein maintained the standard stance of a soldier, which he learned during the military training. "I mean it. I see great potentials in you and believe that you are the hope of our archery department. I will do everything I can to teach you everything I know so that you can help revitalize the department." Sichu King patted Ha-Sein on his shoulder. It seemed he meant everything he said. "Thank you, coach." Ha-Sein stood up straight and said. Sichu King smiled and reached his right hand in front of Ha-Sein. There was a piece of metal of 1 inch by 1 inch. It looked like Z steel. Sichu King's hand suddenly gained the color and texture of gold. It was nowhere near human's hand. Crack. With a light squeeze, Sichu King's fingers flattened the Z steel. "This is a little gift for you." Sichu King put the piece of Z steel in Ha-Sein's hand with a smile. Ha-Sein understood very well that it was a warning. But it was indeed impressive. Ha-Sein could not achieve that so far. He had read about this kind of strength on the Skynet. It was a kind of martial arts that could only be practiced by evolvers. The concept was to change the structure of their body cells and turn them into metal. Even if Ha-Sein could get his hands on martial arts like this, his body could not take it. "Thank you." Ha-Sein accepted the gift with a smile. "All right. Here begins our training. We will start with the horse riding stance. Ordinary people would think that archery relies on the strength of one's arms and fingers, which is wrong. Most strength needed in archery comes from the waist and belly. This morning we will practice your core strength with horse riding stance." Sichu King instructed Ha-Sein to make the stance and sat down in the chair, watching him. "Coach, a small request," said Ha-Sein while making the stance. "You can try, but normally I would not grant anything. And talking would only make it harder. If you fall before lunch, then you will have to do the same thing in The afternoon. Sichu King narrowed his eyes and said, Coach, one of my hobbies is black and white boxing. During the training, I'm not allowed to go on the Skynet, and this is not something I can practice alone. After training, could you join me? Hussein continued. Black and white boxing? No need to wait until the training's over. We can do it now. I heard that you are rather good at it and gave Street Germain a 0 on our behalf. That was very nice, but after all, it was a competition on an evolved level. I will give you some guidance now to make sure that you can beat Alliance Central Military Academy next time. Sichu King was very interested in black and white boxing and no longer required Hussein to make the horse riding stance. Hussein walked over to Sichu King with a smile. He had learned from Wangfu Pingking that although Sichu King taught archery, his biggest hobby was black and white boxing. Come on. You attack first. Watch me and I'll teach you how to do defense the right way. Sichu King curled his finger at Hussein. Hussein looked at the confident coach and had a strange smile on his face. When it came to real combat, he could not beat Sichu King. However, when it came to black and white boxing, strength was not the only factor. Sichu King thought highly of himself in black and white boxing due to his decades of practice. Hussein's request pleased him very much.